Working out on its own can be very difficult, and it's not always easy to find the motivation. Couple that with a busy schedule, and most likely you'll find an excuse to skip the gym. Now, there was a time when my brother Hudson and I had just started Buff Dudes. We were living in LA, had full-time jobs, and lived about an hour away from each other. Now, we wanted to get our workouts in and shoot content, but the only time we could make that happen was at 4 a.m. It was tough, we were tired, but goddammit, we got it done. Now looking back on that, we would have to give credit to building that habit and keeping that schedule for most of our success. And you'll find a lot of successful people sharing and promoting the same process. Wake up early, get your workout done, and you too can feel better and be more productive. Now, we haven't been on this 4 a.m. schedule in a long time, but we wanted to revisit it and get a reminder of the benefits and also how hard it can be starting out.
This is a high level of difficulty for a workout because there's little room for margin of error. For instance, if you want to get an 8-hour sleep, you have to get to bed by 8 p.m. And for a lot of people, myself included, that's a really difficult thing to do. You basically have to live a Spartan lifestyle because you're working, you're getting home, you're having dinner, you're having a little tiny chunk of me time, and then you're going right to bed. So this is something that is not easy, but it has lots and lots of benefits, and we're gonna go through some of the reasons why as we work out and some of the reasons which has really benefited us in the past and continues to. Let's go! That's the new thing, man. If you wanna be successful, you have to say let's go at least 47 times a day. Let's go!
Certain feeling when you're starting your day knowing that a lot of people are still asleep and you're busting your ass in the gym. It just feels pretty good.
There really is something about being the first ones up. Something about the sun not even having risen yet really feels like you're taking on the day before anyone has had a chance to, including the day itself. And that can be extremely motivating, especially when you finish up the workout. You don't have the stress of missing it later in the day in case your day gets busy. It's a great way to start your day. There's just so many benefits, it's unbelievable. That did not feel too bad. I'm gonna start holding my mic like this now because this is what successful people do. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
There we go, there we go. Let's fucking go. If you follow me over here, we have our pre-workout station, which I'll be tapping into frequently throughout this workout.
Hudson's a little fancy now. He's got his French press here in the gym. We didn't have that in LA, the LA Fitness. We didn't even want to use the water fountains.
Yeah, we didn't want to touch anything in that gym.
Got a lot of questions over the years, and one of them is, what's the best time to work out? Morning, evening, midday? I mean, it really all comes down to your personal schedule, what works best for you. In our case now, we typically don't work out at 4 a.m. anymore. But when we were living in LA, we had to meet up in the morning, get our workouts done, because we really wouldn't have time to do it either midday or in the afternoon or after work. Sometimes it's hard. After work, you're tired, you put in a full day, you don't really feel like going, but also usually that's the busiest time of the gyms, is around 5, 6 p.m. And it was just a lot more convenient, I guess, in some ways to get the workout done in the morning, although it was extremely difficult waking up that early, especially knowing that after your workout, your day then truly started.
Starting your day with a difficult task, arguably the most difficult task of the day, and succeeding in completing that difficult task is an amazing feeling. Mentally, it's really tough because you got to get up early. Physically, it's really tough. But to be able to tackle that at the first part of the day, one of the hardest things you're going to be doing all day, and succeeding, everything mentally and physically gets a little bit easier from that point. And that is what makes this one of the best ways to work out, in our opinion, because you're starting the day with a giant exclamation point.
We just want to take this time to thank TLF for helping make this video possible. If you're interested in some pretty sweet gym clothing, check out tlfapparel.com. And if you pick anything up, use our code TLF-buff to get 15% off.
Let's go!
Let's go!
It's 14 degrees out there. And that can honestly be one of the hardest things in the fall and winter, because when you get up in the morning, you're in that warm, cozy bed and it's 14 degrees outside. That can be one more thing to try to hold you back, or that little nagging voice in the back of your mind going, just stay in that warm bed, man. But the great thing is you get up, you make it through that, you get to the workout, it's all good. You heat up big time. I'm cooking in here now, which is nice. Another big benefit of the early morning workouts, there's a lot of benefits, as you can tell. Basically all I've mentioned is the benefits, because they really outweigh the few negatives. Me and Brandon being brothers, being co-owners of a business, this is also a really excellent time for us to game plan, for us to go over the week, to talk about what we need to accomplish. Because not only are you working out, you're having a lot of time to talk with your training partner in between sets, in between rest times, and it's one of the best times for both me and him to get creative, to brainstorm, to come up with ideas, and to feel really motivated.
And speaking of game planning, coming up with ideas, this is another way of kind of testing out some of our new workouts, our new programs, and that's what we're actually doing today. This workout is part of our new 12-week 4th edition plan. We're working our anterior chain, and it is a stage in the program where it goes from posterior to anterior, kind of splitting the body up into different sections throughout the week. So we'd like to try it out, see what works, what doesn't, to make sure we're happy with it, and you know, everything kind of comes together really well.
We're gonna come out with a plan. We gotta do the plan first.
Exactly.
That's exactly what we're doing. Core is gonna be wrapping this up. We're doing some accordion crunches. We took our time today, and it usually does when we're shooting content. It's 5:20, so we've already run an hour and 20 minutes, but truthfully, talking in between sets, things of that nature, it slowed it down a little bit. Usually we try to get about 45 minutes, 1 hour, we're out of here. But having said that, the amazing thing is when you start this early, it's still not even 5:30 when we're wrapping this up. It's still dark outside even. So that is what makes this so amazing. It's out of the way, we're feeling great, we don't gotta worry about it. We got the workout done, and the rest of the day is only gonna get better from here. The 4 a.m. workout is finished, and in my opinion, this one definitely lives up to the hype.
100%. So if you haven't tried it before, definitely give it a shot, see if it works, because it's definitely Buff Dudes approved.
Hell yeah. It's brought a lot of people success in the past, us included. Thankfully, we don't have to get up every day at 4 a.m. to work out anymore, but when we did, it helped pave the way for who we became.
Oh yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and stay buff.
Yeah.